I mean, SmackDown wasn't live at that time, was it? There was no reason not to edit out Mark Henry struggling with that poor Cage.
That poor Cage.
Well, I mean,
that Cage didn't do anything.
I guess I meant to say poor Mark Henry. I mean, clearly they were supposed to gimmick that Cage.
I mean, yeah. Like, and it looked as though, like, they'd weakened one of the joints on it, but it was the top one, which is not the one you're going to be grabbing at if it's Cage. I mean, still.
They made it up to him years later with his own DLC.
Yeah, I mean, it was an impressive feat to just from pulling power alone, he was able to like weaken the chain enough that eventually it snapped.
I think he unlocked it and then pretended that he did that actually.
Oh, what?
The referee passed him the key. Hey folks, welcome back to the final episode of Let's Play Warriors Orochi. How the illusion is gone. I'm the Serious JG.
I'm Bobo the Vulture.
And we're still recovering from the fact that there's
years ago.
There's no particular reason you would know that Sao was even supposed to be part of the last battle, but you can look it up. I actually think there's a poetic justice to Nobunaga and his wife taking out that castle without Sao showing up at the 11th hour to claim the credit. But instead, because the story of this Muso has been Nobunaga manipulating all of the other storylines to suit his own purposes.
Yeah.
At any rate, the story's about to wrap. We've got Lubu and Tadakatsu. We're not using them. But, I don't know, would you trust those guys? One of them's been working for Orochi this whole time. The other one is, just kind of nuisance lawsuit guy.
Come to think of it, who shows up if you have Lubu in your party going into the final battle?
Oh, Lubu still shows up. He'll be alternate colors Lubu, I guess. I mean, we could throw in level 1 Lubu to see, but it's probably not wise.
Yeah.
So, which reminds me, though, we can do the whole character growth thing one more time. We don't really have enough points to make it even worth it. So let's just, did we do Weapon Fusion? We did.
We did Weapon
Fusion.
I think
it's time to wrap this LP up.
We're pros at this point. We're not going to head out of the video without doing Weapon Fusion first.
So we want to lay siege to Koshi Castle, free the land from Orochi's evil grip, and then presumably manipulate the other forces until Nobunaga rules Demon World.
Yeah, probably.
Despite the efforts of Boogaloo Brown to stop. You were not meant to understand that, folks. Don't worry. Of spiky helmet and diaper head.
A historic victory at the Wuzhang Plains.
But they didn't get a special character unlocked.
The armies led by Cao Pi and Sun Ce also claimed victory and forced Orochi into a corner.
Everybody claimed victory, so it was time once again to go to court to figure out whose claim was proper.
Small claims court. Even Shu, never mind, Shu didn't do shit.
The time had come to unite and free this land of its greatest menace.
The demon land long united must divide.
One demon king against another.
In a Texas death match.
About to begin
country whooping match.
Of Koshi Castle.
You know Orochi went to Syracuse, right? No. It stopped there. Yeah. So there's all sorts of Kanonbergs, Koshi Castle, Kochi, and a lot of good stuff.
Basically, pretty much, we are set at the different sides of our fortress. I imagine one of us will work clockwise, the other one will work anti-clockwise.
Yeah, they made it nice and easy this time. They actually pointed us different directions. We got to defeat Orochi, and Nobutada can't be defeated. I believe he will stay put, so we shouldn't have to worry about him too much. We got Shingen and Kenshin. I think that's it for named officers that are fighting for us, oddly enough. We got to deal with Orochi, Daji, Lubu, still here despite us having recruited him to our force. And Bushmaster's here, so
yeah, don't worry.
All the snake generals will be on hand. Yeah, let's
sure you know Dongzhuo.
No, he because
he really only exists in the X missions.
He really does, and
he really is show.
He really is show. Yeah, he only
show really is stands that far.
I guess for one thing, in the X missions, you could recruit him.
Yeah.
On this one, so it wouldn't make sense for him to be around on the. But yeah, the other armies, I don't know why. He's an X mission kind of dude.
Yeah.
Anytime they need an evil overarching villain, and Orochi just can't be bothered. Dongzhuo is your man.
The time is upon us.
That was one of John Cena's less over catchphrases as a babyface. Like, if you're going to the pay-per-view against Randy Orton, I will enjoy slaying you, Randy
All
Orton.
forces claim the 2 southern fortresses.
Southern Fortress going up.
How to lure the enemy out. This calls for some real cunning.
Well, you'll be no good then.
Last battle together, Nemesis.
I'm not gonna lure them out. I'm just gonna ride into the castle and start killing dudes.
Sounds right.
Berg Koshi Kanon. Oh, Berg Koshi, excuse me.
Yeah, it's Perkoshi.
The enemy is upon us! Fall back! Fall back!
That's nice. The ultimate enemy army showdown, and they're immediately in full retreat.
Oh yeah, hey, get back here, you son of a... Yeah, pretty much.
Resistance is futile.
Okay, we got some slowdown going here. Maybe we have to play this on normal difficulty, and we will end up using Tadakatsu and Lubu.
It's just that simple.
Just that simple, motherfuckers. Now, had we taken a break between videos here, we could have unlocked ultimate cavalry skills with Lubu and gotten red hair, but
Amateurism must not go unpunished.
I hate amateurs. Let's players who aren't part of the network, go to hell.
It's just that simple.
I have had people, including other Let's Players, ask me why I don't have a sponsorship at this point. I, like, honestly, I don't feel like despite having done it for a while, I don't know that I have the viewership for really managing anything.
Oh, I've seen people monetize with less viewers than you got, Bobo. Not that they
Well,
made
I was
any
about to say,
money,
like,
but I mean,
what-
not that
what-
it worked out well for
What
them.
monetization? Yeah.
All I'm saying is that Kenshin wants you to put banner ads up.
Yeah.
Join Machinima Network.
Where are they going from here?
Do you
Which
know
is the way that's
where they're
clear?
going? Oh no, the
Still looking
Eastern-
for...
You walked right
I got
into our
trapped
trap.
in here. Oh.
Don't worry, I'll go back and...
No, I think I'll be alright, Bobo, but thanks for...
Well, I mean, I need to go back and take this guy out anyways. I mean...
Into my trap. And that's curtains for you.
Curtains. Either these curtains go, or I do.
They've fallen into our trap. Crush the eastern garrison.
I've already killed everyone inside. Does that mean that I'm gonna be... Oh.
Bushmaster and Naruto are on their way back.
I mean, I do appear to be trapped in here, despite having killed all the enemies.
It's just that simple.
Huh.
Impressive, I must say.
The way you allowed yourself to be permanently trapped.
It's just that simple.
This land needs you. Blah, blah. Eastern garrison been seized. Okay, the gate's gonna open at some point.
A splendid show of force.
Thanks, brother or son.
Orochi will triumph.
Thanks, brother son, from the mother son.
Serves you right for getting in my way.
Maybe I can jump out of this place.
Impressive, I must say.
That looks kind of like a ladder. Okay, good. I can get out now. They had a lot of messages to scroll through.
You've drawn them out of the southeast garrison. Pull them as far away as you can.
Can I just kill them?
Only a genius like Shingen could use the enemy's trap against them.
He's a genius. Maybe Washu could help. Hey, even Joyu gets to be part of the party at the end here. Oh, Joyu, never mind. I got him confused briefly with
All cannons, open fire.
Man, every time I try and get back on my horse, they
Zhaoyun.
hit me with a cannon.
Look at all the damage I've taken from getting hit in the face with artillery.
A splendid show of force.
I know it's risky, but I'm gonna go back into the Eastern Garrison where I was once trapped.
I think we'll start by taking that garrison.
Resistance is futile.
You might be
It's
right.
just that simple.
So I sort of doubt it, right?
You know, it's just that simple. Resistance really is futile.
That's why I'm
Orochi will
surrendering.
triumph. Do not resist.
It's just that simple.
Orochi's really gonna try a few
I think
guys.
our sister came downstairs while I was playing this game one day back at the old homestead. And I'm not sure exactly what line it was, but she asked, "Do you think the voice actors in this game like hate themselves?" To which I was like, "This is a job. It's just a gig these guys are doing.
Our numbers have grown.
There's
And next
kind of
up
some not that great
is
voice
this.
actors. I think it was the David Cross sounding guy caused her to say that.
This is nothing but a ploy. Do not fall for
Oh man, Lubu can see through your strategies.
Hoodlum.
I am glad to see you. You come on orders from the little conqueror.
Who you talking to,
Indeed, I
Daji?
did.
It's the little conquerors.
Oh, we missed. Is that so? I can't. Oh, I'm sorry. First, you could big showdown, and now the.
You could mute my dialogue for that second if you want
I might
to.
have to.
It's just that simple.
Yeah, but I was just singing the theme of
I
Little
know the
Conquerors.
little conquerors. He must be hungry for talent.
Magnificent.
No, what I like is that Daji like said this. You know, this will be the end of you, you hooded hoodlum. So I think she was talking to Kenshin. But then it jumped straight into Nobunaga responding to something else. I was like everyone can talk to each other from all the way across the map. It's flashing back to.
Serves you right for
That seemed like an interesting showdown. What do you think, undefeated of the East?
Yes.
And then, you know.
And then two people that were watching a Gundam fight from like different continents.
I won't lose a second time.
What is your opinion of this? Undefeated of the East?
impressive, I must say.
So I too can see everything that's happening.
This is more fun.
I'm not taking out cannon fortresses at all.
Begin to annoy me.
You hooded hoodlum.
Resistance is futile. It's just that simple.
It is at least nice that in the Samurai Warriors story, Kenshin and
Cannons are the basis of their whole operation.
Shingen get to be
Leave that
kind of
dismantling to me.
vaguely independent of Nobunaga. Even if they're characters in our force
One
now.
more obstacle overcome.
Man.
Nakahide Niue is struggling. He's my
Alright.
favorite Nobunaga jobber.
I'm like,
Blow them away!
oh, there you are. I was like,
Is that the mighty Lubu?
Is that so?
Sentry duty? Surely.
I thought you joined our army at this point.
Then you shall die first.
Of old age.
Boo-boo. Move now, and the plan will be ruined.
You mean you guys have a plan?
This should be good.
Oh, so there's your strategist has a strategy, does she? Oh, now I know everything.
It's just that simple.
Yeah, I feel bad now I talked over that. Like, oh, there's a plan, is there? Good thing I can hear you talking to Lubu when you're in the completely separate area from him as well.
Orochi will triumph. Do not resist.
I mean, I thought they said the gates of this fortress open. It's like a leftover cannon fortress they won't let us in.
yeah, no, I know.
Here we go.
They have a couple of those around here.
Oh, so there's a plan, is there?
To make this battle interesting.
That's right, it's Rey Mysterio Jr. has arrived. To make this battle really interesting by headbutting
Oh,
fans
hey,
on the way
guys.
down.
Shit, being juggled a lot.
Interim save, I guess. You need to, switch away from...
Well, yeah, I literally only got the first hit of that about 3 seconds ago.
No, but I mean...
And I've been in the air the entire time since.
yeah, but you weren't at full health even when it started. No, never mind.
I'm glad someone is here to make this battle interesting.
Resistance is futile.
It's just that simple. The heavens shine.
Hanbei Takanaka is struggling. Be a bigger deal in 4 when he becomes playable. Not sure why he's working for Orochi, but
Oh, I don't know.
oh, whatever.
Impulsive fun with you would be a start.
I will opt to stay alive and
Is that so? No? Okay, never mind then.
Impressive, I must say.
Hey, Lidion's unit has arrived. And the G unit.
Pathetic. Truly pathetic. Must I do everything myself?
Well, it couldn't hurt.
I thank you for your help.
It was fun.
It's all about the flaming torpedo.
It's just that simple.
Brilliant!
Preliminary phase is over. Find Orochi and cut him down.
I'm thinking he's probably in the giant castle in the middle of the map.
Find Orochi and take him down.
Oh, still a chance to save Hanhao.
Too predictable.
Oh, I would have been much more impressed had he spontaneously started to retreat after surrounding us. At least it wouldn't have been predictable. Oh!
The only path to Orochi is through me.
Ow. How did I get knocked out of the flaming torpedo?
I thought it was all about the flaming torpedo.
It is, normally.
I'm not
You got a
frightened.
switch, I guess.
Just a little cold.
What is it that you desire, Lulu?
All I desire is to wipe you from this dimension and prove myself the greatest.
Well, that's not gonna happen. Good to have dreams, buddy. Juicy! You fucking kidding me? Juicy got... Okay, sure.
Juji boy. Juji boy.
Those southern fortresses are in our hands.
Southern Fortress!
Then you have earned the right to face me.
Step forward, Juji.
Strength of man.
I have actually found Guan Ping the safest to use in these duels. He's got one move that is,
I do not want to waste my time.
well, tough.
I want you to be all mine. Foxy lady.
That's the song he sang to Daji to get her to become a strategist.
You challenge me, Demon King.
Actually, I'm Guan Ping. Well, I don't actually. Could you please retreat from my fortress?
You have proven yourself the best of your kind.
Monkey King.
Show me how feeble you really are.
I will defeat you, monster, and prove myself a man. All these new girls everywhere, and I'm stuck with you. I'm cursed, I
What the
swear.
hell are you talking about, new girls? I find it hilarious when guys get to be horn dogs at completely inappropriate times.
An exemplary
Remember, if you get in trouble, just wait for Shuji. He'll take care of it. This might be our last chance to get the ultimate Guan Ping double Muso.
Surely you are not done yet.
Well, I'll wait until he's nice and healed again.
Ouch. No, it's probably not a good idea to start playing with new fancy Musos now. Where did he go?
Follow me.
Serves you right for getting in my way.
Bitch! Actually, it just ended, but okay. Juji victorious. I assume he got the hit there. Oh, here we go. Zuoshi has become available. That's what I've been waiting for. Oh yeah. Dachi has become available, and use me, boys.
Daji has become available himself.
I just say it. Like, Dachi is concerned with this, how this has gone, and his personal touch. There she is, folks. Enjoy her now, because unless we do further Warrior Orochi games, I'm afraid this is the last chance you're going to get to see her. So sad. I actually find her to be a much more entertaining character than Orochi. Just so interesting, but stupid. And Orochi, how dare you say I'm less interesting than Orochi? Did you realize previous to this that Orochi's nipples are snake eyes? I didn't. But he is the last character.
Don't gamble with your energy. Oh, sorry.
he is the last character you unlock, and that means we have fully unlocked everybody in the game. So, hurrah. I got Demon Regalia, Demon Regalia, Demon Regalia, Slayer Regalia. Don't care, don't care, don't care. I don't remember what it was we were waiting to unlock with Guan Ping, but I guess in theory, if one of these has bolts,
you want a bolt.
I can just for completion's sake, but no, we didn't get one anyway.
And he's got all his best stuff.
Save the game data, sure. This sucks. I got beat by all 4 kingdoms now. Well, he has an unusually highly positioned belly button of a snake demon too.
This is just the beginning.
No, seriously, it just ended.
Right. We are witnessing the beginning.
And then Nobunaga stabs him for interrupting.
Indeed.
The beginning. We are witnessing a beginning.
Had enough?
Hey, stop fighting already. I mean it.
Shut the fuck up. Seriously.
This
Yeah,
is
pretty
the
much.
beginning of a new era.
This is our chance to rebuild.
A new era.
Yeah, the beginning.
A new earned run average.
Of glorious war.
Dun dun dun. Okuni, Zhang Liao, and other bizarre random. Sorry, Zhang Zhao, and other bizarre random characters. Can't believe this. Glorious war! I can't believe he'd say such a thing. But they just got done saying we were going to rebuild the demon world none of us ever been in before. Almost 7, my man can beat you. I brought in their punk to help my punk ass up. And with man got my body, I got nothing to fear. It's a new era of glorious war, be the perfect time for the super assassins to make their mark. It's a new glorious era of war games, a match beyond. Here's the fall, bro. It's a good thing I'm not going to be in that match. Well, wait a minute there, Colonel Parker. I'm afraid I've got this letter from the WCW committee. What does that say, Gino? We're pantomimic fanning ourselves. Funk, you shall be my blade. I will decide whose blood you spill. And Dick Slater says, stop fighting. And he pats, condescendingly pats Dick Slater on the head. Because, folks, I think we ran out of steam with the Warriors Orochi story a while ago. But we'll never get tired of talking about Colonel Parker. Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot all about that guy. Oh.
I still don't know who that is, but
he's in every Samurai Warriors game except 2, I think. Ladies. Ladies.
Wait for that to come up. Yeah, what do you know? Additional ladies.
Additional ninjas.
Additional ninja. And nay.
Shanae is here. Mustn't let them.
Beijing Koei Software, Tianjin. Huh. By the way,
isn't that pretty cool when we talked for like 4 seconds earlier in the LP?
Yeah, check out our weapons. They cross, it's pretty neat.
Produced by Omega Force. Yep. So there's a Warriors Orochi 2. It got rid of the X missions in favor of a bunch of like. There was like a completely different set of missions that didn't even pretend to be worked into any story mode or other. And the stories, like all 4 stories, were like identical, and they were all about some guy trying to revive Orochi. Except that there was a 5th story mode where you play as Orochi's forces, which was kind of fun, I guess. I have no idea.
Were there any unique characters other than Dachi and...
Well, they added in new characters that were like...
Just like you could play as Boomslang.
No, but they added in... You remember how in Dynasty Warriors 5, if you got through Destiny mode with a character and never got off with a generic weapon, you could save them? And then you went into Legacy mode, got 1,000 KOs, and you got like the ultimate version of sword, spear, or pike. Well, they had guys with those movesets. like ultimate version of the Pike and stuff. And I don't know. And then there's a Warriors Orochi, the ultimate something or other. Apparently, by the end of it, the plot involved like the end of the world. You know, you never know what we might decide to play down the road. But at Warriors Orochi 2 was, I took by my standards, a long break from Koei games after Warriors Orochi 2 because there were points where I was screaming out like, "Oh man, you really don't have anything new."
Well, no.
I liked this game though when it first came out. I was pretty excited.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Good stuff.
Well, no, and I remember you weren't the biggest fan of Dynasty Warriors 6 when that came out.
Oh, Dynasty
was it the
Warriors
same
6
sort
sucked. No, Dynasty Warriors 6 actually had a new like game engine and stuff, which and fewer selectable characters. Warriors Orochi 2 though, it's just like it really was still using the same maps from SW2 and DW5 again. And like I remember there's one like soul-crushing line where randomly at one point during a story map, phantom soldiers appear, and Pang Tong says, "Phantom soldiers again, huh? Well, you know what that means. We gotta find the sorcerer controlling them." You're like, wow, is that like... Is the game becoming self-aware of how often they've used it?
It's becoming self-aware, it's evolving. How am I hearing these voices? Am I in hell? I hear voices in my head, they counsel me.
Can you imagine how insane Randy Orton would be if the fucking Monkey King's head with the voices in his head at all times? You know, like, nay.
If he would just, if it was some random weird squeaky voice speaking Japanese to him all the time.
No wonder he wants to RKO Stacy Keebler. He thinks that she's the voice. Anyway, we watched John Way's endless duel with a generic yellow turban. I think it's time to call this one an LP. We got a lot of options. I don't know, you mind if I just float a couple of the Koei games we've got in mind? Because I mentioned one that I picked up, and you were like, "Don't tell them you own that. They'll make us play it." But
well, no, you're welcome to. I don't know. Yeah, I would find it good to get a catalog of what stuff you got going.
Well, we can take a little Koei break, but I've got we have done DW8, the Lubu story, because I figured if we were only going to do one, that would be the one. But in theory, we were going to go back and finish Wei, Wu, Shu, Jin. But I also picked up DW8 Empire, so I don't see there being enough days in the year to LP our way through all that stuff. I don't know, though. For reasons I've never quite figured out, the Empires, whether it was SW2 or DW5, the Empires games always get way more views than any of the stuff that actually has a story. I don't really know. But DW8 Empires, I got it. It's fairly new. I don't think anyone else is LPing it. Could be wrong. It's kind of... I mean, it's not awful.
It's not awful.
Well,
it's not hot.
I'm just thinking that if you've already played DW8, it doesn't add much. It just takes out the story part of it.
Yeah.
One thing I haven't tried doing in my offline single-player play, which might make it fun for us, is playing as generic Joe.
Yeah.
If you can do that, that might be fun. But yeah, I'm throwing that out there, folks. We were going to go back to DW8, the Way story, probably next. We could do Empires. I guess if people wanted to see it, we could do Warriors Orochi 2.
I mean,
or we could do something that isn't a Koei game.
Yeah.
I know it's crazy.
I mean, I do find I often enjoy the Empires games, if for no other reason than there's nothing sitting here as player 2, there's not very much I have to keep track of.
That's true.
Pretty much just here and then like, it's time to go to a battle. All right, let's go do that.
Yeah, that's true. You get to be pretty casual. And DW8,
and I don't even have to like pretend I'm trying to keep track of what plot is going on right now and who's joined our forces, who's just
doesn't matter whether
it on. It's like nope, pretty much. All right, well, I know those guys are allies, and
well, poor
they're in red. I'll check that.
Poor Bobo, Lubu. Poor Bobo, like Boo picking a basket. Bobo is faking all. Anytime he pretends to know the story of DW games, he's faking it because he never pays attention to the story scenes. As far as he knows, Guan Yu actually killed Cao Cao at Chirpy. He's that clueless about the whole thing.
Wait.
Anyway, it's like
So
twin
You have a problem with that?
Shanghai's marching around. That's pretty
Allowing
sweet.
you to go from back here.
I don't
I'm
understand.
very much looking forward
Why
There's
to
they're-
something really creepy about. You just get used to it, how it normally is. There's no reason this should be so weird, but it's really weird to me to have the voices talking without a little snapshot of their face and a word balloon there.
It's also weird that their characters are just standing there, basically, taking hits from like generic soldiers,
pretty sure
as they have like Muso power glowing.
Pretty
between
sure
them.
we didn't press start and start using those
no,
two.
no. It's,
Yeah. Anyway, so I threw out a couple of things we could be playing next. I'm hoping to get set up to record PS2 games in the future, so I can play. There's some good solo, like
Yeah,
Kessen type
solo
games
Bobos.
I might
Yeah.
mess about with. Hey, Samurai Warriors 4, I do have that, although it has. Oh, that's the other big
I didn't
drawback to
even know they got
DW
3.
Empires 8.
What's that?
No, because 3 only came out on the Wii, so I never got my hands on that one. But
Oh.
big drawback to Samurai Warriors 4 and DW8 Empires. Some people will be like, I can't believe you said this is a drawback, but to me it is, especially for LP purposes. It's in Japanese with English subtitles, which means that you really don't get a lot of good opportunities to riff on the voice acting or the dialogue.
Yeah.
And it's actually a real pain in the ass because if
You are having to
plot stuff
pay close
happens, you really
attention
have to read
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So that
you don't
kinda-
end up getting the same sort of thing of Orochi will triumph. It's just that simple. Like, oh,
Yeah.
well, I guess Orochi's gonna triumph.
Oh,
is that it? Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe we can do DW8, Wei, Wu, Shu, and Jin, and save Empires for like a ace in the hole someday.
Yeah. Well, then there was also other stuff, wasn't there? You mentioned the,
There's all sorts of stuff we could be doing.
well, you mentioned the Army of Twos.
Oh yeah, those will come back, but the people who watch this won't watch that. So I'm not even worried about it.
I apologize, folks at home. You may be thinking in broad categories of classes of games. I'm thinking of the time, the
Yeah.
the
When
blocks of time that we get together to record things. This would be when we would also do that, if we were going to do
Like,
that.
Yeah, like which ones do we record together at Bobo's place, which ones do we record together at JG's place?
Yes.
So if you're not already checking it out, go over to Bobo's channel, check out some Peace Walker and some Deception 4, and hell, you can even check out some of Bobo's solo stuff.
Hey,
So
I mean,
much going
Tecmo
on.
Koei fans, Deception 4, I got it.
It's
If you want to go back in history, you can watch the now, startlingly low def, because of course you didn't have HD recorders. Back in my day, we
oh
didn't
yeah,
have-
with the Kagero, yeah.
Well, Kagero Deception 2, I think, is on your channel. I was thinking of Dynasty Warriors 5. That's where we did Musos for Dynasty Warriors 5, guys. They're on my
It's
channel.
really good stuff. There's just plenty to go watch.
I have let myself
This is-
down and put the lives of
It's gone very long.
Oh, now
from
don't
us
be so
talking
hard on
about
yourself, Jacques Yao. I have let myself. It's time to end this. The last thing I wanted to mention is go back and check out Tecmo Secret of the Stars on my channel.
Right, it's the original Tecmo game.
Although I'm thinking that I might have to get hooked up with the Super NES, an actual cartridge, an HD boost cable, and record this thing on my AverMedia 1080 Ti Tecmo Secret of the Stars. It could
Go
it
back
could
and
happen.
revisit it.
But anyway, I'm Serious JG.
I'm Bobo the Vulture.
Thank you for enjoying this LP and its cold embrace. Bye-bye for now. And what was the other thing that he kept saying, the snake voice that we liked? It was the one that made it to Hulk Hogan music. We kept, it was
Feel the venom course take your veins. Bye-bye.